Everybody, my name is Sam and I'm coming from Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm a Charlotte master. Nice meeting you guys. Okay, actually this is my first time official speech. First time. Normally I had a lot of members that I was training for the all the presentation and compensation and also some company vision too. Normally I was just put it in my hands, stick it in my pocket and hang around and I'm talking to them. But tonight, this is official, I cannot do that. Believe it or not. Even then I made a little bit of material too. Normally I don't need it, but today is official, so I have to do that way. Okay, what it is, I'm a Chevron's master, but I had about 8 diamond master under me.
Wow.
And I don't know how many sales master under me. I never ever counted. My first centers that I made it in, that was in Augusta, Georgia. That was the first one. Second one in South Korea. And third one in Raleigh, North Carolina. And fourth one is on Atlanta. And also fifth one is Jeff made it at Denver, Colorado. And sixth is here. So finally I made a first trip down here. I've been passing through this area so many times, but I never ever get into the in city. But this is first time. Thanks for Jeff. Remind me, you know. Okay, I'm doing Atomy is actually 3 years and 7 months so far. This one is the 3 years and 7 months, and I've been using. First time that I met, that's about 4 years and 5 months or 6 months, something like that. How am I starting? To use? Okay, one day my wife, she went to the beauty salon, and she took a bunch of stuff at home. So I was wondering, what's that for? She said, I don't know, but the lady, which is my upline, she was the beauty hairdresser. Okay, she's the one recommending we got a great product. Why don't you use that? So that's how she brought me in. That was 4 set and 6 set and hair. Because my wife, actually, she believed her so much. So no matter what she recommended, she was accepted, and then she brought them in. One hair she paid 190, 6 set 190, 4 sets 120 or something like that. She did a bunch of it. That time, everybody made more than double knockout. Yeah. And as soon as I started, nobody's made it. I mean, some people made it, but I never ever made any margin. But anyway, I don't even know anything about Atomy at that time. And also some people, they push me to do this business, but I always say no. Because that is the network marketing. But I never ever do any network marketing before. This is my first time. And that time I don't even want to know anything about network marketing. Even I know in the United States, so many different network marketing hang around it. And the United States is the first developing for the system in the whole world. So even in South Korea, also same system bringing it to South Korea too. So many of the Korean people, they are already doing this kind of business already. But I saw that many people who totally lost the money and friendship, financing, everything. And many people, they keep complaining about it. What is network marketing? No, most of them is a scam. People don't believe it. I was one of the kind of person. So totally I don't even want to do any business, especially network marketing from South Korea. I'm Korean, but even though I saw that many people already lost it. So then, anyway, this is the way that I'm, my wife, actually she brought me in, but I don't even interested in it. She said, why don't you take some hammer hand? And what the heck is couldn't take it. And after a few months later, she took the package and she put it down on the restroom area. Why don't you try this one? So one day I was take the one pack and taste it, but it tastes kind of like a branch of herb medicine taste. But I was took the two or three pack at the first week. And after a little while, then I can notify if something is changing on myself. Because now I have a good condition of the hair. Used to be, it was poor. Every time when I take a shower, I can see the hair loss. And some reason is I cannot see any evidence even. So that was my first experience. And second experience is I'm actually, I have several different symptom illness for myself. My mom, she passed away for diabetes. She was a diabetic patient for the last 45 years. She's been passed away about 8 years ago. And unfortunately, my mom's genes bring it to me. So I've been a diabetic patient since the last 20 years, believe it or not, yeah. And also the second thing is I had a hypothyroid. You know, most of the hypothyroid patients, they complain for the tired all the time. And secondary thing is hair and nail grow very slowly. And also I had a bad evidence, it never go away. It's kind of cracking shape or something, and the nail is so thin, I cannot even grab anything. If I'm grabbing something, it's breaking easily. Yeah. But now, the thing is, most of the thing is gone away. Because I can notify within 2 months later, the thing is gone away. And third thing is, I was, since last 25 years in the United States, I had a bad pollen allergy. Every springtime, it so much bothers me. And I go to see my private doctor, he gave me a shot, and he gave me 2 different prescriptions, then we'll be okay for the next 2 months. Since last 25 years in a row, never gone away. But that thing is, I can tell, has gone away. It stopped it. So that several things of the symptom has been gone away. And okay, it's really time to find out what is Atomy for. What is Atomy business for, right? This is the way that I'm starting. And one of my the sponsor, she asked me, hey Seth, let's go to the Philadelphia. So now it's what's for? Oh yes. Are you guys really interested for the what is Atomy business for? And she don't even know what is the Atomy business, but she was sold too much products at the time. What she said at the Christmas Day, the weekend, she sold one cosmetic. She made more than $2,000 profit. Yeah, used to be she sold that many of product all the time, but she don't even know nothing about for the business and everything. So she pushed me to go to the Philadelphia. There was Success Academy, which is we had an academy and a few days ago at Atlanta, same thing. It was in Philadelphia. So we drove all the way up to the Philadelphia. But that night, unfortunately, the hurricane passing through that area, there was sandy. I was driving Highway 95, nobody's there. Yeah, I was so scared. I'm the driver, and we had 6 people on board that drive together. And while I'm driving when I'm passing through the bridge area, I can see water level is all the way went up to the almost surface level. Yeah, even when I get down to the Philadelphia, there all the exit has been blocked out. Water level. I was driving, swing around, and finally we got down to the destination. And that night, passing through the Philadelphia area. Anyway. At the beginning, at the seminar, I wasn't really interesting, so I just sit down and there's one bar in front of the seminar room. I was drinking some beer. People just keep in and out, and I saw that there's about 20 people from Canada. Yeah, and this guy said, "Hey, it's a great story they're talking about. Why don't you come in? Come in." So few minutes later, there was something like a, how I say, strong message come on me. It feels like some kind of like a hammer knocked down on my head. Wow, what was he was talking about for the Atomy business, but especially talking about how to making a residual income. There was compensation time. And at that time, I was looking for some kind of residual income. Because, okay, now my age is 60 this year. Okay. Because I had your father is. Some people say you look so young, so which is it makes me feel. Thank you, right? I'm 60, yeah. My birth was February, okay. Because I have a atomy defect. That's what the people say. Yeah, really. This one, you know, makes totally different conditions. So I love to use that. Yeah. I'm a man, but I'm always using for my wives. Okay. So he was mentioned for the residual income. Then that time, I was receiving a letter from Social Security Commission. What they say, normally 65 is a retirement age. Then I can get a benefit that after 65, right? What letter said? They said 67. Yes, Obama has no money. Believe it or not, Uncle Sam has no money. So that's why our retirement age is getting extended. But I'm like a two, 3 years later, but someone who younger than I am, I know they're going to be paying more money. You cannot even expect any, you know, the money, the benefit from the government is getting worse. I'm serious, it's getting worse. Because my the niece, okay, who married with the one Korean guy, which is my brother-in-law, okay. He is working Manhattan, which is Wall Street. He's a special finance, something like that. Financial specialist, okay. What he said, used to be we had a prime mortgage crisis, right? But now he's running, okay, used to be, what they call, okay, okay, anyway, the crisis of the mortgages next year is getting more worse than before. So he said, hey, don't sell any business, just keep it, hold them up, because when you sell, it's going to be more damaging for you. So he gave me some kind of information. But anyway, it is really a serious story I can hear every single day. Someone lost business or financially, or many people talking about the same story over and over again. Anyway, Social Security cannot guarantee anymore. So I have to make my income source all the time. Everybody should be the same. So that's why I was more interested in the residual income. Because I'm 60. If a younger, maybe 5 or 7 years younger than I am, I may investing for some other business. But my age matters. My age, investing any money, it has more risk. Yeah. I'm not young. I wish I could go back to the young age, but I cannot even do it like I used to do. Because since the last 30 years in the United States, I also set up the new business. It's more than 10 different locations. I'm a businessman. But I was making good money. Really, every time when I sold, I was set up a new business and increasing certain income that I sold is more than 12 or 13 different businesses so far. I still has 2 businesses left, but it's great income source for me. So that, I make some money and I'm still doing my own business. So I know I can start to do the Atomy business too, because I'm a business concept. It's better than anybody else. So one day, okay, after success seminar, back into Charlotte, and I was talking to my wife inside of the hey, let's do this business. Yeah, I said. And we made our first goal. Okay, within 2 years, with doing this business, $2,000 making a residual income, then I'm satisfied. So I was looking some kind of the material for Atomy education, but nobody has it. That time in North Carolina, I'm the first one. Nobody has any. Now, you guys have lots of different material that you can use, but that time nobody's. Yeah. So I was wondering how I must start to learn something. So finally, I called my online in New Jersey, and he sent me a presentation and compensation with the Korean language. So I was starting on how am I starting at the beginning. My online, me and my wife, we made a plan. Hey, let's meet once a week, and we started for the Atomy compensation and the product information presentation, something. So every time when we met, we're spending about 2-3 hours. And okay, this week I'm going to be starting for hammering, you starting for the 6th set, you starting on 4th set. We just keep rotating, and we just start to learn about all the background of the business and background of the technique and all the things, something detailing. So that's how I was starting. And after a little bit later on, that on January 2013, that is my first start to doing this business. So that's how I'm doing this business 3 years and 7 months this month. Okay, January, I was picked up one city, that was Raleigh, North Carolina, which is the capital city. That time, I can speak English for my business. I cannot speak English really well, but I can speak, but it's only for my own business. So I'm choosing most of the Korean people that I'm into exercising, purpose of the exercise for that. So first place in Raleigh, North Carolina, and practicing for the company presentation and compensation. But every time when I'm doing, it was successful. 5 people, 10 people, 15 people, 20 people. Every time keep increase that, because all the Korean people at the beginning. And also, Korean people has one thing is good, they have a big buying power. Average people for buying 4 set, 6 set, and hammering is basic. And even in the toothbrush, toothpaste also. So most of people, they buy each person for $500–600 easily. Yeah, my record, 4 people buy $6,000 within 2 days. So most of Korean people, they really has good buying power. Yeah, and also one store, they bought $12,000. Yeah, it's so wonderful, right? Yeah, it'll come to you guys too. So you guys need to be a lot about our company presentation, compensation, and yeah, that is the tool of this business. So that this is the Atomy product. It was so wonderful. Every time I introduce Atomy, people love our product, and they bring in more people, more introduce. It was so exciting every moment for me. Yeah. And the good thing about product is, as you see that absolute price and absolute quality. Product itself is working. Other network marketing or other companies' product is something totally different. This is the only company product itself is working for that. Okay. Then the people really loved it, and I was so much proud of the Atomy business and Atomy products introducing people. So, but I was never asking people to do this business at the beginning. Yeah, because this is the network marketing. If you keep pushing to the hey, do business at the beginning, the people don't like it. Really, yeah. People, so many people, they're gonna be irritated for that network marketing business. So what you guys can do, we got a good tool of the toothbrush and toothbrush. You can explain that. Why don't you use that? Try to use, and they're gonna be use it later on. They're gonna become to your royal consumer group. So this business is nothing but to build your royal consumer group. That is most of the important. So that I was tried how and hard, and my goal was 2,000 per monthly. But later on, I made $2,000 after 3 months. After 3 months, it took only 3 months. But I made 2,000, but it never went out. It slowly keep inclining, never go down. So I was promoting for the sales mastership within 3 months. I never ever expected to make that faster within 3 months, you know, but I did it. After we never dropping down the sales mastership, auto sales mastership. That is auto sales mastership. A little bit later on, I'm going to tell you about why you guys have to make auto sales master. Sales master, everybody will be able to do it, but auto sales master is a little bit different. You have to keep steady, no less than 2,000 income. Okay, at that time, what CEO said, when you reach into the auto sales mastership, you went through more than halfway of go to the imperial mastership, which is 100,000 per month. So auto sales mastership is the more than 60% you went through to reach into the imperial master. So that is very important to do it. So everybody go. I'd like to guys make the goal tonight to be an auto sales mastership first. And I'm going to tell how you guys can make the auto sales mastership. That's what I'd like to share for that. Because my wife and, I was so much excited when we, promoting for that. So my plan was make up less money from the Social Security benefit for the Atomy business to make up for the money for that. But it was making a lot more than money than I wasn't expected. Within 3 months, I met a goal was 2 years later, or 3 months later.